Hey you guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with MLB 14, the show. We've got some more of Nolan Ryan's Road to the Show coming your way. Sorry, I've got this huge smile on my face right now because I've been watching the Idaho Republican governor's primary debate, and it's hilarious. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. But I know a lot of you guys aren't going to care about it, but oh my gosh, it's just cracking me up. Anyway, so Nolan Ryan, as you can see, over the last month, which really includes all of the games that he has played or pitched in so far, not bad at all. 1 earned run, 3-0, 30 strikeouts, and 1 walk. That's not bad at all. I will go ahead and I'll take that. So we'll see, of course, if we continue to have that type of success here in this game. Of course, you were at that type of level, and if that's where the expectation that you're going to be at, there's going to be some games that are just going to be absolutely disappointing. But I hope we don't see any of that here in the AA level. Now, I kind of mentioned this in the Jackie Robinson video that I did right before this, saying I don't think it's going to be that much longer before we see either one of these two guys go ahead and make the move up to AAA. So that'll be kind of exciting. And, I mean, it's games like this that are going to go ahead and help out the cause and get me moved up. Now, of course, as a starting pitcher, as Nolan Ryan is, a lot of chances to be able to move upwards because, I mean, you've got 5 pitchers in the starting rotation versus, like with Jackie Robinson, you've just got 1 or 2 second basemen in your lineup. So starting things off, I give up a hit. That's not what I like to see. This is just me being a superstitious person, but I take a look at what happens on the first few plays of the game, now stolen base, and it really gives me an indication on how things are going to be going for the rest of it. I mean, of course I'm a superstitious person. I play baseball. Baseball is just partly superstitious. But it hit down the left field line. It's going around third. I was going to try to see if I could block him or something, but nope, didn't end up happening at all. So a run to start it off. I have just gone ahead and doubled the amount of runs that I've given up here in AA ball. So finally, oh, never mind. Here I was thinking that going to go ahead and see a play over at first, but nope, fielding is a problem yet again. All right, so we're going to be doing a Q&A video pretty soon. Might be the next one. Nah, I mean, we'll wait. We won't do it on the next one here, but I love that you guys get super excited about it. And, yeah, so, I mean, I'll make sure that this happens. So, anyway, I did get a lot of positive feedback about just talking about stuff from Lessons from Baseball, which is something you guys can check out on Facebook, which is really cool because they go ahead and they post a lot of different, like, quotes, sayings and stuff that are either tied to baseball or are said by a baseball player. So last one that they ended up posting, or the last couple, I thought were pretty cool. So it was the first one is a quote from Kirby Puckett, which I remember watching Kirby Puckett when I was growing up. And yeah, like he was super cool. Like as far as the Twins go, I think about Harmon Killebrew and Kirby Puckett. Anyway, so he said, can you all just do me one favor? Don't take life for granted because tomorrow isn't promised to any one of us. So, I mean, that always makes you reflect a little bit on the things that we take for granted every single day, which are a lot of things. And, you know, I thought about this myself, like some of the things that I take for granted all the time. And so, like, I don't know, like, as far as my life goes, I know that I have some things very, very good. Some things not everybody have. You know, so I've got, you know, an amazing wife, an amazing son, a baby on the way. I've got a home, 2 cars, and I work at a job that pays me somewhat well. Now, sure, I know I'm not too happy with my job, and by the way, I think I'm going to have a job interview at another position at another company pretty soon, which I'll tell you guys about as we get closer to that. But even though I know that's not the best part of my life, I mean, I'm still lucky to have a job and everything. YouTube is another one of those things that, you know, occasionally I do take this for granted and exactly what it means for me. Because, I mean, as far as like YouTube goes, this is the first and probably only thing I've ever done in my life that's been like wide reaching. Like, there's people all across the world who have seen my videos, who have subscribed, things like that. I've been able to talk to some people who I never would have been able to meet any other way, and been able to be a positive influence for some people. And so that's really, really cool. So it's that type of stuff that really keeps me going with this too, and the fact that I know one day this is going to go away, and I'm going to miss it. So, I mean, with what Kirby Puckett was saying, I think we all need to take just a second and reflect on the things that we've got in our lives and make sure we thank those who make our lives better. Realize that, yeah, some things may not necessarily be as good as we would like, but still recognize that compared to some other people in this world or those that we even know, it still could be better than something else. So I thought that was cool. Kirby Puckett was a good guy. So, anyway, next one actually came from Yogi Berra. I love Yogi Berra quotes. So you want to kind of chuckle at some things and it also like have a deep thought. Just read some of Yogi Berra. Anyway, so here's what Yogi Berra said. He said, when you're part of a team, you stand up for your teammates. Your loyalty is to them. You protect them through good and bad because they do the same for you. Now, I don't know, like I've always been the kind of guy who's tried to stand up for the little guy, and everything like that. Like, I would stand up for my brother, who was younger than me, and things like that. But I mean, I thought this was pretty cool because when you talk about like teammates and stuff, I mean, a lot of the discussion is based around like working together, and that is definitely an important part of anything that you do, whether it be like, at school, you got group projects, whether you have a job. I mean, you're usually on like a team and have coworkers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's important to like work together, but I don't think there's enough discussion on actually go ahead and supporting each other and standing up for each other too. Like, yeah, to some degree that goes into, like working together and stuff like that and being a team. But, I don't know, Yogi hit it right on. I think about the baseball teams that I played on when I was growing up. And, yeah, I mean, there were some kids that, we didn't go ahead and maybe like that much or anything, but we really did always stand by them and support them. Like, we never like cheered for somebody to strike out. Even the kids who really weren't that good at all, like when we were really little and would play like YMCA, I mean, we would still get excited when they went ahead and got like base hits, which would be rare for them, and stuff like that. And it would be cool because they'd go ahead and they would cheer for us too. And even I remember this one story. Like, this is the first thing I thought of though when I was reading "Stand Up for Your Teammates," because they would do the same for you. So it's no secret I was a catcher, and one of my best friends, he was one of the pitchers that we had for our team, and this was pretty bad baseball wise, but we stayed up all night the night before. Like, we had a sleepover and stuff. We were just hanging out, watching movies and stuff, playing video games. And anyway, so he was kind of off his game a little bit. I was off my game too because we also went golfing the night before. And any time that I play golf and then have to play baseball the next day, my swing is just way off. But anyway, so he accidentally pegged this kid while he was pitching, and the ball like rolled back to my friend. He was walking to pick it up, and then I was the catcher, and the kid who got hit thought that it was directed towards him, like it was intentional, which it wasn't. And so he started like charging at him, and then I picked up the bat, still in all my catcher's gear, tapped him on the shoulder. I'm like, you don't want to do that. So always stand up for your teammates, even if it's something like that where it could be a dugout brawl and stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. More of this to come later on. Yes, this was a bad game for Nolan Ryan, but I'm hoping we have some better games ahead. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks again for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.